already. Come on in. I'm just kidding. It's a fresh episode and we don't even know the name. So I think that's what we're going to discuss today. So in front of me, I got Johnny Don.
What it do?
Talk into your mic, bro.
I am talking to my motherfucking mic, motherfucker.
Can you hear him?
Yeah.
All right. Ricky.
Yo, what's good?
And we got Tayvian.
What's up?
Antonio trip that Ricky didn't go on.
Yeah, I couldn't.
I remember it was like March last year. And we go for like 3 days? Or 4 days? It was like 4.
5 days.
Was it 5 days?
It was a long time.
Right?
I think it was like 3 nights.
It was like 4 nights. 3 nights. 4 days or something.
Yeah, 4 days, 3 nights. Well, yeah.
Yeah, I think it was 3 nights. I remember because we got an Airbnb and everything.
I knew you were there for a while.
I remember.
We left early.
We left like at 2 in the morning, bro.
Couldn't check until 3.
Yeah, and we couldn't check until 3 p.m.
What time did I get there?
We got there at 9 in the morning.
God damn. Bro.
Jonathan drove pretty much like 90% of the way. I drove like the last 10%. And then we pulled up to Denny's. Tavy didn't even drive at all to like.
Why you pull up at Denny's when you're in San Antonio?
Dude, because like we got there and I was like, let's get something to eat. We just pulled up. Yeah, we do. We literally had like.
It was 9. I swear it was like.
It was 9 a.m., bro. I think I got pictures. It was early, bro.
It was early as hell.
We got there and we couldn't even check into the Airbnb till 3 p.m., bro. So we were like, damn, let's just go. We went inside Denny's. We ordered some food. I remember the freaking restaurant smelled like it was bleach. It was heavy bleach.
Yeah,
you go in there, your eyes are hurting.
You couldn't even go in or your eyes would hurt. It was like a poison mist. Bro, it was poison. Your eyes just walking in. If you're in there longer than 10 minutes, you're dead. There's no way around it. Your eyes just stinging after 5 seconds. That makes no sense.
So what made it so gay about this trip?
So this is the first night, right?
It gives you the whole story.
Yeah, this is the first night. So.
Wait up. This man got fish in the morning. Fish. He got fish. What are you doing? Got there like 7:30. I swear it was 7:30. It was early as hell. We got there early. We were dead tired though. What did we do after we ate? I forgot.
We went to the mall, right? No, we went downtown.
Everything was closed still.
No, we went downtown. We were walked around like where the Alamo was, like down that whole street. We're just walking around. Yeah, even the mall was barely opening up. The Riverwalk Mall, I think. I swear we were just walking around.
Yeah, we couldn't do anything.
And then finally we went to the mall, and then I think we were there all day. I don't know where we went, what we did after that. And then finally we went to go we cruised, I think. And we went to the Airbnb, and then we checked in, whatever. I don't even think we had to wait. I just put the code in, and we went inside. It's like a 1-bedroom.
That pull-out couch.
Oh yeah, the pull-out couch.
Nice little kitchen and
a little bath. Yeah,
small ass bathroom.
Small bathroom.
Little in there. Some unknown pants came out of nowhere too. We didn't know who they were. There were none of our pants. We were just on top of the toilet. When we all left, we were like, "Whose pants is this?"
I swear, yeah, we were like,
we thought it was John's, but it was John's. It was not mine. I swear.
It wasn't mine because I swear I had to bring those fucking pants.
Were they there? I swear I didn't. Pay attention.
I don't remember seeing them.
Why would you take pants? It wasn't that hot.
I don't know if
fuck.
Yeah, it was hot, but
it was warm. But we had some just like to dress up. I guess we went to.
Yeah, because we went out a lot.
We went to all kinds of restaurants. It's a salt gas. That was the first time we ate salt gas.
Oh, and then so the first night, right? It was the first night. We were
It was the first night? We slept until like we took
a big ass nap.
Woke up at like 9 p.m. It was like 3 p.m. when we got checked.
And we didn't even. We woke up at like 9. That was 10. We didn't do anything. And I was like, come on, we gotta do something in like our first night. Like, what the hell we can do? And I don't think we did.
Yeah, we walked to the QT. Remember?
Oh yeah.
That
we
was
walked.
The first night?
Yeah, I think
that was the first night. Man.
We walked around. We walked to like that convenience store around the block and crap. And then I was like, it was late. It was like 12 or 1. I was like, bro, there has to be some restaurant. I was like, I don't want no Whataburger. I don't want McDonald's. I want something that's like, that's not in Plainview or Lubbock and stuff.
Exquisite.
Yeah, so I was like, I felt like pizza, and dude, we couldn't find no restaurants. I was googling them. There was no restaurants open like at 1 in the morning. And then it said there was like 3. We called them. They weren't answering. And then we found one, and it said it was open to like 2 in the morning. And I was like, all right, well, I think we have to go over there to order it. So me and Tayvian were like, all right, we'll go order this. And John was like, oh, I'll stay. So then we drove to go find this pizza place. I forgot what it's called. I don't know. We parked and everything. We walked inside and like it was like a club, and then we saw. I noticed the first thing I noticed was there's like a sex store, bro. Like a freaking dominatrix type store, like right there. And like I was like, okay, what the hell, you know? So I was like, whatever. So we kept walking, and there's like a bar, and then there's like something else. There's a pizza place next to it. That's where we're trying to get. And we go in there. There's a bouncer, and he's like, checks our ID and stuff. It's like, what the hell? So we go into the pizza place, and then there's like these two girls working the counter, and we're like, yeah, we're gonna order like a large pepperoni or whatever. And I think she said it would take like 10 minutes. And me and Tayvian just sat there. And that's when I started to like kind of see a lot. We saw like a gay couple come in, and I was like, okay. I was like, what the hell? I was like, oh, cool, whatever. And they were ordering pizza, and they even had like a damn jar like to tip them for like implants. It's like pay for our move job.
A jar full of
condom. Yeah,
you just pick whatever you wanted. They're all different brands in there and everything.
Yeah, it was like a jar of condoms, and it said like wrap your.
And everyone when I was coming, the two guys that came in, they were digging through there picking stuff out. I was like, I didn't know it was being serious. I was
bro,
so y'all walked up in there confident as fuck.
Yeah, bro, we didn't know. We didn't know until we left.
Look, when we got there, we parked behind another building. Yeah, we walked directly across the street. This is why we didn't notice at first.
Y'all went to a gay.
It was a great.
And we were just kind of set on trying to find it. So whenever you're like focused on trying to find something, you're not really just looking around everywhere. You're just looking to where you're trying to go. So we went inside there.
Come on, man.
Bro, sat down.
I think it stopped recording. Hold up.
What
the fuck?
Like I wasn't like, oh, looking at like stargazing. I was like, where is this pizza place at?
Dude, I think it's.
And we were trying to get in because we walked through there. There was a gate. We couldn't get in there unless we went to where the bouncer was. We thought that was how you get to the bar. So we kind of walked past it, and then we came back to go inside there, and then we found out it was a bar. So it was like an outside bar. Like you could sit outside or go inside the bar.
Wait,
it was like a pizza place, like a little stretch.
What the fuck?
Like a whole block.
Yeah, and like we didn't notice until we left. Like we got our pizza, we paid or everything. We walked out, and then I noticed like the bouncer, his voice. That's when I noticed it. The first time I didn't notice his voice, but the second time we were leaving, his voice, it was like real, you know, like he was like bye, whatever. And then we're like, oh, and then we looked around, and we just see a bunch of like couples, like they're just like lesbian couples, gay couples walking around, and then we get to the side of the building. There's a freaking big bird, like a bird painted on the wall.
Actually,
that pizza was amazing.
Pizza was really good.
A big box.
Fire oven.
What is it?
She got the dough ready and it was throwing it. And
really?
You watched her?
Yeah,
she did all that. Yeah. I thought. Oh yeah, I think they.
It was crazy.
Uh-huh.
So two guys come in. One's dressed like a grease wrestler. He had like a small jacket. He had Converse, black Converse, long white socks, and it was rolled up so you could see his socks.
You know what that reminds me of? Isaiah.
No, he was a ginger.
But the way he like his clothing.
That's the way he was
kind of weird.
He was kind of clean though, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
15 minutes for the pizza, we get it. You know, we dip. So as soon as we walk out, you just see straight guy. So there's not very many girls, and the girls there, you can kind of tell, you know. So we leave, and then, like you said, the bouncers like muscle tees, and they have like the netting. Colorful ones that had the balls you put in your mouth, the red ball and all that.
Gags.
We saw that. You look up, string lights,
bro,
pride colors, just rainbow colors. Like so we're at that point. It's just like higher, like
it's just going through your head already. Like fuck, I should
have seen this. Right? No, and then we walked to the side of the building. There's a painted like bird, right, or an eagle. It was like a rainbow eagle, pride eagle or something, just painted on the wall.
I ain't gonna lie, the pride flags are clean as fuck.
Crosswalk was pride flag.
On the cross, like,
it was painted.
Yeah, like the crosswalk was painted like pride.
The whole block was just a gay strip.
LGBTQ.
It was like a whole strip for like gay.
For life.
And me and Tayvian probably just fucking fit in. Like we probably just looked like it looked like it.
No, because it was a bar. I had shorts on and just a jacket. It was not a bar scene.
We just like we heard y'all's pizza was good, man.
We just pulled up, but it was like two guys. That's all it was. It's me and Oscar. Should have made John go.
That would have been a throuple. That would have been a throuple. 3 guys.
John, if you would have got in the situation, you could have just pawned John off.
3 guys, 3 holes.
If I would have found out.
No, but John has no censor, so maybe John shouldn't have went.
Yeah, John's a fucking retard.
He got killed.
John talks out of his ass.
Nah, he's stupid. I would have been up there and I would have been like, "What's up, baby boy?"
What?
What did you just say?
Nah.
Can you give it closer to your mic, please, you little bitch?
No.
You are kind of far.
Yeah, you are. Like I can't hear you.
Away.
Like either you get closer or I'm moving that shit to you.
Dude, you gonna fuck it up. It's because John breathes heavy. He's like,
oh, and a fucking Michael Myers.
That's why I don't want to be so close. What? John, that video explains it.
Well, you freaking
couldn't even hear your
No,
car.
I thought we were supposed to listen to the car, and it was like, listen to this shit. And it was him breathing.
That's what I thought you said. You like, listen to this.
I was
shit.
like, I don't hear nothing, and then I heard it. I was just breathing.
Shit was loud.
We gotta put that.
That's how he is on the mic too. Though. You just be like, John, be quiet. Why you be breathing so hard? And you got a breathing problem?
So, this is our first episode. I think we should talk about, first things for everything, right? This is our first time being in a podcast, right?
Get a boyfriend.
First kiss.
Yeah, your first kiss. And then, and then we'll build up. We'll build up, and then we'll be like, the first time you seen titties, the first time you saw your first pussy, the first time you fucked, the first time you ate your pussy.
Why we gotta be all sexual? Why can't we be like, first time you stuck out? The first car.
That's what we're doing. Okay, then we'll do that too then.
Just straight demon time. After
That's what people want to hear, boy. Anyone want to hear when you first got your car and just drove around? What did you do?
Your first
you
car.
drove around and went to go put gas in it? Like, what the fuck? It's so fun.
How you got your first car? What you did to your first car? Like, stuff like that, you don't have to be so...
It's just straight up all just, what time you...
All right, go ahead, Oscar.
How many times you busted a nut in your whole life?
I don't remember that. I don't remember that shit.
My first time in it.
No, what?
I'm kidding.
You remember that shit?
I was gonna say I was at John's house.
Documented it. Oh my god. What?
He busted in your toilet, cuz.
What happened?
Are you serious? You was just beating your
How did
shit?
this happen?
He was beating your shit in his restroom, bro.
You was not kidding.
Yeah.
He was beating your shit,
I
cuz.
know it. I already know it.
Okay.
The first time you ever got pulled over.
Oh yeah, that's actually a pretty good one. So I'll go first. I remember I was even telling myself too, man. I was always like, I'm never gonna get pulled over. Like I was already. It was like 16. I was working at Pizza Hut already. I was a senior, and or maybe I was 17 already.
Senior
I was
at 16?
17. I was 17, and I was 17 working at Pizza Hut. And I remember I was already driving for like a year or a half already, and I had never got pulled over. And then the first time I was on lunch. I took like a break, and then I left, and I was going back, and I was kind of running. I was already late. I was running late already, and I was speeding, bro. Well, I wasn't really speeding. Maybe I was going like 35 and 30, maybe 40. I don't know. It was down that street where the high school is, down 16th Street, going down. Yeah, I was going down 16th Street all the way like past the 16th Street Park, past all those neighborhoods. And I didn't even know. It was nighttime. It was dark, so I couldn't see the car. There was a car behind me, but I didn't know it was a cop. And apparently he told me that I was rolling all the stop signs. Like he said I ran the stop signs. Mm-hmm. And I guess I kind of was because I was in a hurry. Like I would hit a stop sign. I would just wait like a second and go. And I went he literally followed me for like 5 stop signs. He's like you ran past like those 3 stop signs, whatever. And then, but yeah, he pulled me over when I finally got to Enos to turn left on Enos. And then he pulled me. I was like, oh, what the hell? It scared the crap out of me. And he's like, yeah. He's like, hey, you ran through all 3 of those stop signs. He named all the streets too. He was like, you ran the one on Amarillo, one on this one, this one. I was like, what the heck? And then he was like, and he was like, where you heading? And I was like, I'm going to work. I'm running late and this and that. And he was like, all right. And then he's like, have you ever got a ticket before? I said, no. I was like, this is my first time getting pulled over and all that. And he's like, oh, okay. And he was just like, I'm going to let you get a warning. And he's like, but I don't care if you're running late for work, this and that. He's like, you don't ever speed, this and that. I was like, all right. And he just let me go.
Nice. Yo.
That was kind of a cap. Don't ever speed. So some of your parents, like, say someone calls you, break into your house, you'd be like 30 miles down the road or whatever.
I mean, I guess he said something like, I don't know. He was like, I don't care if you're running late. He's like, you don't speed. Because what he did ask me, he's like, you're kind of running fast. He's like, is there an emergency? I said, no, I'm going back to work.
I would have been like, hell yes, emergency. I'm about to be late. See what you would have said.
I'm like, you don't pay my bills, motherfucker.
Yeah, what if he was like, oh shit, I got a shitty boss, dude, go.
I'm like, okay, so your daughter just got shot. You gonna rush over there or no?
Yeah, you riding into 15 miles an hour, going 15.
The first time I got pulled over, the first time I remember getting pulled over, was, I think it was when we were coming back from Canyon and we were coming to Plainview. Remember? It was me, you, and Stephanie. And he pulled me out the car and he put me in his car.
That happened?
Yeah.
You said that happened?
Is it because you know your license?
No, I was speeding in the Jeep because they had a rental car. And
I was with you?
Yeah, you were with us. And we were coming back over here to Plainview from Canyon. And he pulled me over because I was going like, I think I was going like 82 in the 75. He pulled me over and he put me in the car and he was just asking me a bunch of questions. He was like, "What's in that bag?" And I was like, "Oh, it's closed because we're staying the night or we're staying the weekend."
Oh, I do remember this.
I think that was the first time.
Like being extra.
I never. Yeah, I never.
Like a state trooper or something?
No, I was a sheriff. It was a sheriff for whatever county that was, and I've never gotten pulled over before that, and like, never. And
Really?
I think that was the first time, and yeah, I got pulled over, and he put me in his car, he pulled me out the car. He was asking me questions, like a bunch of questions. I was like, "Dude, I'm in fucking college. Like, leave me alone. I'm just trying to get home." And he was like, "Why are you speeding and everything?" I was like, "I don't know." And he was like, "Whose car is this?" And I was like, "It's a rental." He was like, "How'd you rent it?" And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, he was asking me a bunch of questions, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Trying to get you to self-incriminate.
I know. I was like, "What the fuck?" And he was asking me what was in the bag. I was like, "It's clothes." Like, we go to college, and he was like, "What college?" And I was like, "WT." He was like, "How long you been there?" I was like, "God damn, this dude's asking questions left and right." It was an older one.
They try to see if you're lying and try to get your backstory to see how far you can go for some bullshit.
Yeah, it was. That's the first time I recollect getting pulled over because I haven't got pulled over a lot. I've gotten pulled over probably like 4 times in my life, 4 or 5, and I only got a ticket twice.
That's crazy. I've got like 4 tickets.
Yeah, I've only had
5.
2 tickets.
I can't remember.
Fucking road ragers.
No, dude. Like, dude. I guess
tickets.
I know. If
I'm trying to think. Maybe
what do you do?
No, never mind. No,
GTA real life.
No.
That my last
Okay.
ticket was some bullshit though,
Okay, I got like.
and my first one.
I think I got 4 tickets in total. My first ticket, I think it was speeding. I can't remember when that was.
No
My
license
second
plate.
ticket, huh?
Oh, no license.
No. I've always had a license since 16.
Oh.
No, my first ticket was speeding. It was always speeding, except for one. Oh, I'm running a red light. In fucking Amarillo. I was in Amarillo. And it turned yellow, right? And I was like, oh shit. I was already going fast. I didn't know what to do. And it just cut, and then I see a flash. I was like, are you kidding me? And then literally like a week later, I get a letter in the mail. And it had to show a picture of my car and everything. And it was like $70 right here.
What the fuck?
And then, but that was like my 3rd ticket. I got 1 ticket because freaking, we were, I was driving to my mom's house. Literally, dude, like we were right down the street from my mom's house. Is right there, you know, with the south lanes. So it was like straight ahead. And well, what happened was freaking Maria, she didn't put Oliver in the car seat, right, whatever, and he got out. We were already driving, and he was like crawling around the freaking car. And I was like, oh shoot! So he got in the front seat with Maria, and she was like, well, she was just holding him right there because we were almost there, like maybe a block away. And she's holding him right there, and then we see a cop coming this way, and then we just see them do a U-turn. I was like, motherfucker! And so I sped out. Like we turned the red light. We turned. I turned right on red. I was speeding. I was like, dude, my mom's house is right here. I could literally just turn left and go straight, and we should, make it to my house. Hell no, freaking like. This stupid ass truck was in front of me, going slow as hell, turning off slow. And I was like, motherfucker. And then I just go, and he didn't turn his lights on until we got like down the right, like literally a straight shot to my mom's house.
Yeah.
He pulled us over like right there. I was like, motherfucker. And they both get out and they come out, and he's like, the reason why I pulled you over is because the kid's out of the seat and this and that. And I was like, yeah. I was like, whatever. And then also my car wasn't
Registered.
Tags were expired, but that's because I was going to my dad's house, so he was gonna fix something so I can go get it inspected. But yeah, I was pissed. I was more mad. I was more mad at Maria, but then I was like mad at the cops too because they were taking forever, dude. They took like 20 minutes just typing everything up. And I was like, dude, hurry up. And that cop was getting an attitude. He was being like a dick. He was just like, that's child endangerment, this and that. And I was like, okay, whatever. And he was just like, I forgot. He said some other bullshit. And I was just okay, whatever. And then he gave me a ticket, and that one was like $200. I think that was like $200.
Damn.
But I got No, I got this one ticket from this fucking dickhead cop, man. Dude, I was only going like 5 over. I was running late to freaking it was inventory. Gabriel was still working at Walmart. I was going to inventory. It was 2 in the morning. I was going to like 2 in the morning inventory, and like it was like a week after I got my black car, my Charger. It was like a week after I got my Charger, and like I was just driving. I guess it was like 45. You know where Platinum Fitness is at? It's 45 right there. I think I was going 50, or maybe I was going. He said I was going like 50 and a 40, but I swear it was already 45 right there. He pulled me over, and he was like, I got you going like 50 down here, and it's at 40. I was like, what the hell? I was like, I swear I was going 45. And he was like, yeah. And he's like, oh, well, I'm going to go ahead and write you a ticket and this and that. I was like, all right, motherfucker. And then I think that's the second ticket I have. Every time I got pulled over, I just get warnings.
What's the first time you got pulled over, John?
Or Tay. Oh, yeah, John.
Tay?
Did Tay say? Yeah, he didn't went yet.
No, okay.
First time I got pulled over was... Oh, it was literally not long. I'd never been pulled over, but it's when I was taking on Jelly or bringing her back from the airport in Dallas. She went to the Dominican Republic. On the way back over here, it was like in fucking, I don't know what little city it was. Right before Plainview, or like it's out there, like I've driven to before. I think it might have been Oldton. Or I don't know what fucking.
Oh,
it's from Dallas.
There's Floyd Data and Lockney. Matador.
And I don't know which one it was.
Floyd Data and Lockney are the closest ones.
It was it might not have been close. But it was just one of them little ones where you drive straight through it. Like you drive straight through. There's a stop sign there though.
There's one stop sign?
Yeah. And there was a gas station, so when he pulled us over. But he pulled me over because I had my freaking brights on still. And I got into the town. I forgot to cut them off, and he pulled me over for that.
What the hell?
And I don't even remember if I got a ticket or not or what. But
I think you told us about that. I just remember
because that was the first time I got pulled over in my life.
I think you told us about that.
Damn, he drives the worst out of all of us, and he's gotten pulled over once.
Nah, I don't even drive no
You almost killed us in Dallas.
Bitch, driving that.
That's a good story.
Going from a 1,500-pound car to a 3,500.
Let's bring that up.
You can't drive it. I feel like if I get in a new car, I'm gonna drive it more timid than I would drive my car because I know my car.
It's not my new.
You were just like,
it's not a new car to me.
And then you just
break
10 feet from the car. You act like your car is like.
You act like there's no one behind you. What if they weren't watching?
My car is what I was using.
Okay,
that's
but
what I'm saying. I would drive
you can't
someone else's car more timidly.
Okay, but still, but still, you can't count on yourself. There's other cars around you that might not stop.
But I mean, I drive my car.
In a city you've never driven in before, like it's different.
All right, Tayvian, your turn.
So I've never gotten a ticket ever.
What the fuck?
But I've been pulled over like 4 times. But the first time I got pulled over was I was 17. It was the summer right before senior year. I couldn't pass inspection for some reason, so I was taking my car to my uncle's shop. It's down the street actually from your house. It's like going down the street over there.
My house?
No, Oscar's house.
Oh. Where at? The shop?
Yeah, the shop right here. Well, so I was taking it to him so he could. I don't know what I was doing.
Hey, you told me about this. Is this with Camaro?
Yeah.
He scanned your tags or something like that?
Yeah, my tags were expired, so I was trying to. Because, I mean, the car, he had barely finished fixing it. It was like that next day.
Yeah, I remember you telling me about that.
But I couldn't pass inspection, so I was going to the shop, and then it was like right there past Amigos where the railroad tracks are.
Yeah.
I went over that, and then he just busted a U around that thing in the middle, and he pulled me over. And I told him where I was going, and he just gave me a warning. Everyone's always giving me a warning.
I was waiting for that. I was waiting for it.
Your brother-in-law pulled me over once.
Who?
Your brother-in-law.
Jonathan?
Yeah, because my mom's car is weird. Like,
what did he tell you?
He recognized you?
Yeah, because the lights were off. I forgot something was wrong with her lights. I had to turn it. I don't know what I had to turn on for them to turn on.
What did he tell you?
And they weren't on. I didn't know. So then he pulled me over. He was like, your lights were off. And then I was like, oh. So he asked my license registration. So I gave it to him. And then he was like, I'm just going to give you a warning. What? And that's about it.
Was he being serious?
No, I don't think he would have gave you a ticket.
No. He told me to give you a warning.
Yeah,
that's all.
Did he know it was
Jonathan?
you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
But I mean, how long ago was this?
This was like, I already had my house.
Oh.
This was like 2019, 2020. Oh, 2019 for sure. And other than that, it was just, I turned wide, I guess, from a stoplight. I was turning right on that corner of 11th and Quincy, with that old like a little corner right there. I turned into the second lane. I didn't turn into the inner lane, so she pulled me over. But it was kind of late. It was like 12:30 at night.
What were you doing? Getting booty?
No, I was heading to.
A sneaky link.
Who else drives at midnight like that?
Midnight? I mean, I was.
Booty.
What?
You was getting booty.
No,
Yeah,
that's not what was going on.
A
Here.
sneaky link.
What the fuck?
I forgot where I was going.
What
This was
is
like-
all this?
You forgot
was
because
like
it was a sneaky
2019.
link.
No, it was not.
Yeah, you was icing somebody's cinnamon bun.
I was
Where
going
was
home
it?
though. I lived over there.
From where?
From
I
the
don't
sneaky
remember.
link's house.
From where? You said nowhere?
It wasn't. I don't remember where I was coming from.
Sneaky link's house.
Put you in a trance.
Look, Tayvian right here, he pulls all the bitches.
It was either Rick's
feel me?
house or Anna's house. I'm not. I don't remember.
2019, I lived down the street from y'all.
Yeah, it was one of y'all's houses. I was over there though.
Mm.
That's where I was coming from. I don't remember whose house I was at. It's a long time ago. So she just gave me a warning. I'm trying to think where the time I got pulled over.
Should I say? Should
never
I say all the times we got pulled over, or just the first time?
Nah, you just said we were just talking about the first one.
Oh, I want to talk.
You're just
about
getting off the topic, you know what I'm saying?
I want to talk about.
I can't hear you. If you get to your fucking mic, I can hear you.
Yeah, you're kind of far.
Yeah, Joe, you
I'm telling you, you dumb
I guess
fuck.
because I was talking to you, you stupid bitch, and not this fucking microphone.
How the fuck am I gonna
dumb
hear you when I have the
motherfucker.
fucking
Shut the fuck
headset
up. I
on?
was gonna talk about when I motherfucking got fucking booked for some weed. That's what I'm talking about. I didn't get pulled over, but
he got
but I got-
arrested.
So
I've
you've only
never
been
been
pulled over
arrested.
twice, or what?
Never been arrested in
I
my
didn't
life.
get pulled over. But you know, he came and tapped on my window because I was asleep in my car.
And
Yeah,
got
some-
arrested for a controlled substance.
And somebody, yeah, so somebody called the cops, and I wonder who it was.
That's weird.
They
I
just
mean,
saw my
you
car.
had your lights
outside.
on.
Yeah, but they were off, like, you know, to
How
how
did you
far.
fall asleep in your car with the car on?
Because
Like,
I was
what was
high
going on
as shit.
here?
I was high as shit, and I was in the middle of rolling, I think, or putting it up, because it was in my
But like,
lap.
even like if that was me, I would know. Like, okay, I need to go inside.
Or turn my car off or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Dude, I was high as shit. I remember.
Okay. Back to the topic. First time you've done drugs. Let's get it.
What's considered drugs?
Okay, first time you smoked weed. For the very first time you smoked weed. Let's get it.
First time ever.
First time ever. Your first when it was and the experience and like the setting and everything.
It was like
And what do you smoke it out of?
July, early July maybe. Before July 4th for sure.
Of what?
Of 2017. We got out of high school barely. I remember it was a grape swisher. And I didn't ever smoke before anything. I never vaped. I never smoked anything leading up to this. So they told me to try, but it was a bad idea to try with a regular swisher first to get the hit, just to hitting it.
Yeah.
So I did, and that was gross, you know. And it hurt my throat because I didn't know like to take small hits. So I already burnt my throat from that swisher hit, and that's more harsh than, you know, weed and all that. So I was like, I already didn't want to smoke after that. So they rolled it up. We're in Kidsville, you know where the soccer field's at?
Yeah.
On the bleachers. That's
Yeah.
where we were sitting. It was dark as hell outside, but it was a summer night, so it wasn't that cold. So they roll it up, and then they let me take
Who's
greens.
they?
You know. You know.
So who is they?
No, it was Anna
And who else?
and her friend.
She turns you to the life. of a
What
demon.
friend? The bulldog?
Oh, yo, dude.
Okay, anyway. It was
Was it the
M2.
bulldog?
It was M2, and she really
It
wanted me to
was.
smoke, but I didn't really want to, you know, 'cause I never did
He
anything.
did fucking hurt you.
No, probably not. Anyways, back on topic. So they let me get greens. I lit it and everything, and I took a huge ass hit. It hit my throat, and I instantly started coughing. But like I burnt my throat. No drink, just coughing it out. And after that, I was like, I don't want to smoke ever again. So I didn't even get high from it. 'Cause I really didn't even inhale
You
it.
didn't get high.
Uh-uh. I didn't get high until the very next.
I don't think anybody gets high the first time they smoke weed.
No, I got.
The first time I got high
I got
was from
stoned to the
a week
bone
after
the
that,
first
though.
time.
with an edible.
Fuck
First time I
that.
ever got high was an edible.
Oh yeah, bad experience, right?
Not really.
With your mom? With
It
with
wasn't
Anna's
really a
mom?
bad experience.
I thought you said it was a bad experience.
It was
with
only
Anna's
that because I was at my mom's house
Oh,
and I was in
with your
front of
mom.
my mom. But other than that, I didn't like freak out. I wasn't paranoid. I was just like chilling.
mom.
It was forever though, like 6-7 hours. But, yeah. That was the first time I tried it.
All right, who wants to go next? First time smoking weed.
It wasn't even. I mean, I'm gonna call it the first time because it was the first time I got high. But it was with my older brother, and he had a little metal pipe, and he was smoking at, or no, I don't know. He rolled a joint, I think. I remember he was smoking out of a window because it was at my mom's house. He lived with us, and we had bunk beds, and I was on the bottom bunk, and my little brother was on the top bunk, and then he had a couch up against those bunk beds, and he would sleep on that couch. And he was over there by the window smoking. It was late at night, and he was hitting it, and then he gets a straw, and he was like, "Come here," he went up to where I was, and he shotgunned it to me, and I was like, this was when I think we were in Coronado because I lived right across the street. What grade was that?
So seventh grade.
Coronado.
Seventh. So seventh grade. At that age, whatever age that is, what age is seventh grade?
Oh, when you lived in the house that I lived in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
7th grade, you're like, what, 12, 20, 13, right?
Yeah, something like that.
20, well, I was like, okay, 12, 13. And he shotgunned it to me, and I was laying in my bed, and, dude, I was stoned to the bone after that. And, like, one of my mom's friends came in and was like, y'all still up? And I'm pretty sure she smelled the weed. She looked at me, dude, and I was so high and, like, smiling. Like, I felt like it was so fucking obvious. Like, now when I'm high as shit and I smell like that, I know it's so fucking obvious. So I had that same feeling back then. I was like, oh, damn, dude. I know. She could tell I was high. And that was just off of a shotgun, just one.
I'm telling you, I didn't inhale it because I didn't feel anything. My throat just hurt. But the first time I got high from smoking, actually, was with it's bad. It sounds bad. It was on Christmas Day.
What?
It was in the Taurus with Anna, Jordan, and Maddie.
Jordan
Garcia.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
the first and only time I ever smoked with
And
Jordan.
Maddie the Bulldog?
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
All right.
So I didn't want to smoke.
Goodness.
I didn't want to smoke that day, I remember. And so it was a hot boxing, so I was already getting high. So they passed it to me, I took 2 hits. And it felt like a movie scene, like everything just like slow motion. It felt weird. I was just freaking out, I guess. And then a song started playing. It was Ace Hood. There was like an interlude song.
And it was
a thunderstorm. I was looking out the window like it's not thunder, and I was like, I'm freaking out. I'm like hallucinating at this point. But it was a song. And then we went to Stripes, and I was freaking. I thought he was calling the cops on us because he kept walking back and forth.
Cool.
We're making those for real shakes. The clerk. He was on the phone. He was like walking back and forth like 4 times. So I was like, this dude is about to call the cops. So I was like, we gotta go. They were like, chill out. And I was like, this is not right. You know, like, why does he walk past us 4 times on the phone? So I'm like, I'm leaving. I ain't getting nothing. So I just took off, and they were like, I was just outside. And I was like, someone pulls up, I'm out of here. Y'all are done. Y'all don't want to listen to me.
They're gonna chase the black dudes running.
I'm gonna be outside, and then they're gonna go inside because I'm a dip.
No, they're gonna see you running, boy.
I'm not gonna run until they go inside, John. You think I'm gonna take off running?
Yeah.
No, I'm not dumb.
You're gonna see them.
I'm gonna act like I'm getting in my car, and they're gonna go inside, and I'm a dip. What do you think I'm gonna see them and bolt? That looks sus. Why would I do that? That's your kind of logic. That's why you be getting caught up.
Damn. Shots fired.
You want the jab?
Shots fired. Shots
I
fired.
sleep in my car.
Yeah, you got caught up because you don't think. You just do. You just do. What are you talking about?
Have been fired.
Alright, that's my story. First time I actually smoked, I guess.
First time I smoked, it was summers of 7th grade going to 8th grade. With Randy and RJ, and they told me it was just weed, right? But when I found out like weed and like legal weed and shit, it was legal weed, so it was like incense, sort of like K2 sort of, yeah. So like that was the first time, like, and it was on the roof of Randy's house, the one across the street from yours, Oscar's, and we're on top of the roof, and we're hitting it out of a pipe. And it smelled so good. It was called bubble gum. It smelled like bubble gum, right?
The weed?
Yeah. Oh no, it was called High Five. Like that's what like the incense package said, High Five. And we called it bubble gum though because it smelled like bubble gum, and like I wanted to eat it. Like it smelled like bubble gum because it was like an incense. It smelled like bubble gum, and and I was high, and I tried to jump off the roof because I thought I could fly. And I was looking at the stars, and all the stars looked like they were like moving like UFOs. And I was like, dude, they're trying to communicate with us. Like, I was fucking tripping, right? And then they were like, chill, chill, chill. And I was like, no, I'm gonna jump off this roof. I could fly. And then like they were like, chill. And like I just remember laughing a lot. And we went go inside to Randy's room, and I'm just on the bed laughing my ass off. And then his brother wakes up, and he's like, what are y'all doing? We're like, nothing. We're chilling. And then Randy's like, my brother's always tripping on me. We were high as, I was high as fuck. Like, and then like, I don't know, later down the road we started like buying like actual weed, and I was like, well, what the fuck was the other shit? And they're like, oh, that was like legal weed. And I was like, what is that? And they're like, well, it's kind of like incense and shit. I was like, what the fuck? Like, I was kind of pissed. But after that after that I just started smoking regular weed. I got high as fuck that day. Like,
Could you tell the difference now if you saw it? Like, it looks different or what?
Yeah, it does. Like I was telling you, like when we had that meet up and they brought that little bag that looked kind of like powder or something. That's what that looked like.
Oh, who was it again?
We're not dropping names.
Nah, yeah, you brought that shit was fucking retarded.
You know exactly what you're talking about.
But
where did that even go?
Huh,
it just disappeared off the face of the earth.
I think you took it.
I didn't take that shit.
He hasn't been the same since.
Oliver got into it. Oliver took us to school and shit.
Smoked it.
Dude, like it just disappeared. Maybe that was a sign. You got saved.
I don't know, but I knew I wasn't going to smoke that. But, like, yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. And
oregano.
Like, y'all never seen, like, those bags, like, they used to sell them at corner stores and shit. Like, and it was like a bag, and it would just say, like, trippy stuff on it.
Nah, honestly, no. I don't ever, like,
you remember seeing those?
Being younger, going.
They used to sell them at, like, smoke shops.
Being, like, underage.
Yeah, we were way underage, but like I would find them on the floor, like walking and shit.
I've never went anywhere, but
it would say like ginseng.
Really?
Like
nah, they would sell them at smoke shops.
That's what I'm saying. I never went to smoke shops young.
I mean, neither. But I'm talking about like I would see it on the floor, like walking and shit.
But how would I wouldn't have known seeing it. Probably I wouldn't have really looked into it.
It was called ginseng. Shit was weird. I remember seeing one. It was all like wavy colors on it, and it said ginseng.
Yeah.
And then it said like some other shit on here. And my brother had found it too. My older brother one time when I was younger. He's like, this shit's illegal shit.
Yeah, it's synthetic. Like it's not.
It's like
it's not real.
Cannabinoids or something like
it's
that.
It's chemicals.
Yeah, it's like.
Yeah, it's not like what's that shit called? Like
like Delta 8 and all
that.
Yeah,
no, it's nothing like that. It's just chemicals in there that like gets you high.
So it's like meth.
Yeah, like you smoke it, you gonna fuck yourself up.
Like yeah, you can make holes into your lungs and shit. Like.
Yeah,
you can
like
fuck with your brain cells. Yeah, you
ain't seen
get
the
fucked
video.
up.
You ain't seen the videos of people smoking it and they fucking die, like
yeah,
fall over and die.
You could die.
I know. I never really looked this up.
But like we smoked, we smoked that like a couple times because Randy would hit up a guy that was old enough to buy it from like smoke shops, and that's where we would smoke. And then after that, Randy's brother would actually give us like actual weed and shit. So that's when we started smoking weed, and I would always get fucking high as fuck. Fucking 13-year-old fucking walking out high. I remember the first day of 8th grade, me, Tristan, Randy, and RJ, we all met up at Tristan's house and we smoked. Very first day, we were fucking high as fuck going to 8th grade.
Cool.
Yeah, 8th grade. Very first day.
But they introduce you stuff in front of the class and all that.
And yeah, people were like, "There's some things in here." And we're like, "Fuck!" Like they were like, "We could smell you and shit." Like,
dude, that was 6th period senior year.
What?
That was 6th period senior right after lunch. Not me.
Oh, like a lot of people?
Yeah, I had a crazy class.
Yeah.
And like at least 7 of them all sat behind me too. The whole room.
And it's crazy because
every day.
Because it was like in high school people started smoking weed and shit, but like we were 8th grade, 7th grade, people were looking at us like we were like the ghetto little kids,
like,
right?
Oh, you guys smoke? I'm never gonna smoke. And
yeah. And then high school and college, everybody fucking smokes weed, bro.
I guess it's because you're young.
Like I was probably one of the first people that actually smoked weed.
Willie Nelson.
It's perceived like as a young as the worst thing ever. Like you're gonna get hooked on it to other drugs, this and that.
Yeah, the people that say that shit fucking probably do coke now. Like I've never done coke in my life.
They say it's a gateway drug. Like
I ain't gonna lie. I believe weed is a gateway drug.
Yeah, but
it opens the door for more things.
No, look at it like this.
Would be.
They say weed,
nicotine or something.
They say weed is a gateway drug, but that's how quick you get addicted to shit.
No, but bro, check it out. I don't think like I think all drugs are open. I mean, they are
So
because they
anything
make you want to experience more things.
I guess it's your mindset as well.
I just
Like knowing you won't try certain things and sticking to that.
I mean,
that's what I think everything is.
I don't see how it's so bad as long as you don't get addicted to shit.
But you can't say that
Because
for
I
yourself.
have tried coke, you know, and
Like,
all
say
that
you
shit,
try to say that for
get
yourself, but
addicted
some
to
people
it.
have a addictive personality where they're gonna get addicted to it.
Like nicotine too. I don't get how people smoke cigarettes.
Yeah, that's fucking sick.
It's disgusting.
But people have been doing it forever, though. I mean,
yeah, roll your own.
I'd be an alcoholic before I was fucking.
You serious?
Yeah, before I'd smoke cigarettes.
See, I can't even drink beer.
But you could, like, if you smoke cigarettes, you can still function. But if you're an alcoholic, you're just gonna get drunk.
Like people are addicted to that. I don't get it because I can't drink.
But
beer.
but it's not like I'm gonna be drunk all the time.
You don't
know?
think so?
I mean, I don't know, like,
and you're pretty much drinking a lot.
Yeah, but mostly alcoholics are always like angry or like depressed and upset with their life and shit.
Because they're drunk.
But like, I know someone whose dad would always drink. Like, he would show up to basketball games drunk. You could tell.
Yeah. You
could smell it on him and everything. I feel like that's a horrible way to live.
Yeah.
So it starts seeping through your pores. You smell like it. I mean,
so it's like smoking cigarettes and shit. It stinks everything. It stains your nails, stains your teeth, gives you lung cancer, stinks everything up.
And it's legal.
Yeah.
But weed isn't. And it doesn't do none of that shit.
See,
actually, weed does make you stink. And it does make your fingernails yellow. And it does stain your teeth, so it does do all that.
I mean, that's just in the
but it
doesn't hurt your lungs.
But it doesn't give you cancer because it doesn't have chemicals like cigarettes do.
But any smoke entering your lungs is gonna hurt your lungs.
You know what's weird?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what's weird? You know how you smoke weed and you smoke tobacco, and they make edibles with weed. Have you ever seen an edible with tobacco?
Why would you eat that?
Nicorette. You ever seen Nicorette?
Yeah.
It's a gum that's got.
But isn't that to help?
But that's to
stop?
one.
Yeah, but it's an ad. It's like. It's to reduce it, so you're not smoking. You're doing it like that, or patches, nicotine patches.
Well, that's why they have
0%
alcohol beer because people like it for the taste.
Yeah, and now they made those cigarette things, so you can like smoke a cigarette without. You know that green shit? What's that shit called? Remember that red pack you have, the star?
CBD.
Yeah, but it's like a cigarette. That's not tobacco. Like that's how it looked.
But he's smoking it for CBD though.
But it's because it's Post Malone's brand, and he smokes cigarettes, so he probably wanted to look like a cigarette. It's probably the only reason it looks like that. It could just be a regular, like, pre-roll, honestly.
Yeah, but that's like they don't make actual food. That's like edibles with weed.
Hey, turn your sound off on your phone, bitch.
I know. Freaking keyboard.
So Oscar's
I'm tired of hearing ding. Fucking Twitter fingers ass over there.
Oscar, what's your story? Do you have a story, Oscar?
Leave bleep and bleep alone.
When is your first time story? I mean, you were young, right?
Goddamn phone down.
Can we just end it? It's just.
All right, Oscar's over here talking to all his bitches and shit. We're finna turn this shit off.
Look, I'm trying to freaking fix the podcast stuff.
No, you're over there Twitter fingering. I saw who you were texting.
No.
I see it in the reflection of your glasses.
I'm trying to sign in.
Well, now you aren't.
I've been trying to do this. No, the first time I smoked was with Randy. Randy always, and RJ and Zach Vincent.
Yeah.
They're the ones who always kept pressuring me to do it.
Zach Vincent.
Zach Saldana.
Oh.
Is that him?
Yeah, he's like...
Yeah, the same last name. No, yeah, he has both last names.
Yeah, he got two.
Well, he's the one who fucking... He would always pressure me into doing that, because Randy would, I would go to Randy, I would hang out with him, and one time we were walking around the block, and they were just smoking in the street, walking around the block. And then Zach was like, hey, just hate it, bro. I was like, fine. And then they got all lit, but I didn't feel any different.
Did it look like powder? Or did it look like weed, like the one we buy?
I can't really remember.
Powder's already rolled up. I couldn't tell.
Oh yeah, probably. I mean, I'm pretty sure they're walking and already smoking it. But they, like, when we smoke, we would never roll. We would always just hit it out of a pipe. Because none of us knew how to roll.
I think it was rolled up.
Because we, like, hardly ever rolled.
We were, like, in 7th grade. I was in 7th grade, 8th grade.
Y'all were all young, damn.
Yeah.
I felt all old.
I'm telling you, we started smoking young.
Is this just because I think this is the way I was?
Yeah, the way you were raised.
I didn't go out much.
Yeah, your dad was strict.
Chilling.
Yeah.
He wasn't strict. He was just like, well, honestly, it's protective, I would say.
That's crazy to hear that your dad was more protective than your mom. 'Cause I thought it'd be the other way around.
Yeah, true.
Nah, I always saw your dad as more strict than your mom.
Yeah, my mom was chilled
I,
parent.
I never really saw your dad other than when he was in a Coca-Cola uniform.
You never came to my house in high school.
Yeah.
He moved when I was like 17, so.
I came to your house that one time, remember? And I slept in like your room.
Dude, that's just my mom's apartment. That was my dad didn't live there. That was after high school.
Yeah, I never.
That's like the only time.
Never been your dad then.
Yeah, I was there when they were both together and everything.
So John, let's talk about those army stories.
Army story, craziest
So
army.
look, I was telling them.
I can't
I know
think of something on top. You gotta ask.
Well, I know, but because I was telling him today I wanted to join the army, or not the army, but like if I was to go to the Navy or something, I was asking him, questions, and he was telling me all kinds of crazy, like just stuff to look out for. But like the man was telling me about the guy in the dryer. Saying if he ever messed up anything, like
It was a dude. Okay, dude. It was.
Talk to us.
I don't think it was Sunday night. I don't know what night it was, but.
I can't hear you, bro.
Yes, you fucking can.
I can't.
You sound far, dude.
It's because I'm talking low. I'm not gonna fucking yell at his mic less than a foot away from my face. Bitch.
Alright, continue with your story. What's going on?
It was like Sunday.
Your bitch ass voice.
It was probably Sunday.
It's probably.
I don't know what day it was, but I know it was later in the day. And like we're already in our dorm. Like you're going to bed in a little bit.
Oh, it's
And we're in the barracks. Everybody's already about to go to bed. So I walk in the laundry room. There's a dude asleep on a bunch of laundry bags. He's asleep. And then there's a dude who's like washing his clothes and all that. And then he's like, I wonder if I can fit in this dryer. And he gets inside of it. Like, dude, he literally just like crunched up all in there. Like he fit in there. And I was walking in. I was like, yo, what is this? What? And then he was in there. And he's like, dude, look, I fit in this dryer. And I was like, yeah, that's. And then like as soon as I was saying that, dude, the freaking drill sergeant, he opens the door and he walked in. And he's just looking at us. And I said at ease because that's what you're supposed to say when they get in there. Like, it's supposed to it's like, I don't know, it's a rule you gotta do. So, I said at ease, and the dude who was still in there, he was trying to get out off fast. And that dude, he got up, and he was like halfway asleep, like standing there. And he was like, man, y'all dorks, get the fuck out of here. He's like, get out of here. And like, so he was like, we went outside, we had to go outside. And then as we were walking out, he said, go outside and go stand outside. As we were walking out, he walked out and he went into the dorms, and you could just hear him screaming, saying, everybody get outside. And so, like, it's like 6 or 7. And so we get outside.
In the morning?
No, at night. It's like already dark outside at this time, though. He's like, everybody get outside. And so we all got out there. And we were standing in the front, and he's like, these three, he's like, decided to be playing with each other in the laundry room and getting in the dryers and shit. And then he's like, so now y'all are gonna like pay for it or something like that. And so they had to do push-ups, and we were the ones that was like counting, their shit. I think one of them was saying up, one of them was saying down, and I was saying the number. And so they'd be like up, down, and then I'd be 1, and then up, down, 2, and the whole fucking team out here is doing push-ups, like 100 people all out here doing push-ups. And yeah, that shit was dumb as shit. I was just in the crossfire because I was in there.
Dumb motherfucker. Oscar, you should have tattooed yourself.
Man, I wanted to, but I don't trust myself yet. Because like when I was doing it on that fruit, I couldn't. I don't know. It just felt weird.
Tattooed or what?
I was the honeydew, the melon.
That's what you practice on.
You just practice because it's kind of like
You
skin.
practice tattooing on it?
Yeah, we're Isaiah's place.
Wouldn't that be more?
What
about
the
banana
fuck?
peel?
I think he said orange banana peel. I think.
A pigskin.
What'd you tattoo on the orange or whatever?
I just drew a small cross, and Ricky was drawing on it. He was tattooing he did multiple things, didn't you? Stencils?
Yeah, I did my name
It's like a
and
miniature
everything.
college.
What?
Like, y'all going over just to learn after you got tatted?
Nah, bro. I was like, if you tattoo me, you gotta let me tattoo myself. And he said, okay.
Oh, and then he was like, this is what you're going to practice on. This is what it's going to feel like.
Yeah. So I could know how to tattoo myself.
You didn't. I feel like it was just weird watching because it seemed like you didn't hurt it at all. You were just like, it was quick. It was like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it was just a little cross. That's it. It was
That's
like.
what I wanted behind my ear. Something quick. But he said he was nervous, but maybe it's because he never.
We-
tattooed.
I wouldn't want this cross behind you, man.
No. Like I could tell he was nervous when he started because he was not piercing the skin at all, and I didn't feel anything. And then he wiped the thing away, and I guess he noticed that, like it was a marking.
Yeah.
And I could tell he was really shaky, and he was like real nervous, and you could tell. And then like I was like, it's cool, like you know. And then finally he started piercing, and I was like, and then after a while he relaxed and just kept going.
It's probably because we were in there as well, you know.
Yeah. And I mean, it's his first canvas, so growth, support growth.
Probably very scary.
Yeah, it doesn't even look like a fucking garage tattoo. Like the tree looks really filled in.
Mm-hmm. He did that on you?
Yeah, I mean, there's some inconsistencies in the lines, but I mean,
Really?
yeah, I mean, you could tell the lines aren't solid,
Like they're
straight. You know, it's not a straight ass fucking line.
But like, yeah, it looks good though.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't look bad.
You pay someone $30, they probably wouldn't do as good.
Yeah,
That was
and I got it for
too?
free. Yes. Yeah, because I was his first canvas. You know, I trusted him with my body. Yeah, it was pretty lit. I was kind of worried because, I mean, he was shaking a lot, but then he got okay. He stopped shaking because, yeah.
We were blasting music in his ear too, so.
Yeah. He's got to play music on TV.
But I mean, that's how tattoo things are. They have music.
It was, maybe he needed to focus.
It was in
though,
his
or something.
house.
Yeah.
It was at his house.
apartment. Yeah, his apartment.
Yeah, he has a badass tattoo gun. It's not an old one where you step on the thing or nothing. It's just motorized by itself. It's just like a pin. It looks like one of those fucking pins on Modern Warfare or whatever. It did, right? Did it not?
Yeah, but he had like rapped a lot.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to.
Why?
Did he have like
Grip?
Just a grip.
Yeah, and then like it minimizes the vibration
Yeah.
because the gun is vibrating,
Right.
right? And if you have that, it minimizes it so you can be more steady.
The hell?
Shit. Nah, I can't fuck with that.
Why you always talk?
Dude, it's just nicotine.
Bro, you hitting swishers, the same thing.
Overpowered by weed.
Still swishers.
Oh, it
I don't
tastes
think
like-
a skin holds that much nicotine though.
Still a swisher.
No, but I'm saying it's literally like 10% nicotine, 90% weed out of that whole smoking.
John.
This is only 5% juice and the rest is e-liquid, whatever the hell it is. This
John.
is fucking flavored juice.
Johnny
There's
boy.
no weed.
All right.
Dude, we still need
Next
to come
story
up with a
time.
name.
Huh?
We still need to come up with a name.
That's true. What should be our name?
Jonathan 2.0.
Let's call it.
John Don.
Let's call it.
Views from the 6.
Let's call it Fantastic Foursome.
What?
Remember that old group chat I named that? Fantastic Foursome?
I think I remember that. Let's just call it Jackass. Yeah, just kidding.
Boy, copyright like a motherfucker.
I'm kidding. Boy, you can still call it Jackass.
Yeah, right. You'd have to call and ask Johnny Knoxville him fucking self. And he'll be like, "Yeah, dude, for your podcast, no fucking way, dude, do it."
What the hell? We gotta watch that movie.
You're just gonna hit him up.
That's what I'm saying. You send him an email and he calls you. Hey, yeah, dude.
I'm about to call you. What are you talking about?
Well, how do you think they interact with fans? You never heard that shit?
Hell no, they're not gonna interact with no fucking emails. Some
Just gonna read our
random.
email out of nowhere.
Dude, if that.
They probably don't even check their emails. They probably have like a
No, they
system
have
to do that
business,
shit.
like manager emails, but like they have business emails, but like I know fans.
Their
They gonna have
personal-
yeah, personal. No, they'll be getting spammed if they
Yeah.
did.
Well, we'd contact them.
That's funny.
Probably like 3 years from now, he'll answer us. It's gonna be too late by then.
I say we call it.
All right, I got a good story time.
We're gonna call it.
Well, it's
Red
not a,
Room.
It's not a story time.
What is it then?
Let me see. I'm trying to think on how to word this. What are your spiritual beliefs?
Spiritual?
Yeah. Like
Higher power? What do you mean?
yeah, like as in God and everything.
Spiritual. Well,
Yeah,
sometimes.
are we gonna go one by one or what?
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, sometimes I don't know. I'm like, I have multiple thoughts on stuff. Like that. Sometimes I think, like when you die, you just restart. Like you're just born again. You
Like
just restart your whole
reincarnation?
life. No, like not kind of like reincarnation, but like you just restart your life. Like you're still you. Like you just realize. Yeah, that's why you have deja vu. Like you remember it because you've already experienced it before, in your past like round. Like
So, but everything happens like the same again.
Yeah, like literally. That's why you'll get deja vu. That to me, that's why I feel sometimes. There's two things that I think. Like what I feel like when you die, yeah, you restart, you're born again, you go through your whole life just in the cycle forever and ever, and that's why you get deja vu because you're like, oh, I already did this in like my past round. And then another thing I think, or I feel like is the thing is like maybe like you're like your own god, like you just get to go back and
You're the highest power.
yeah, like you get to go back and revisit your life, and like you can watch past events from others' perspective, or you can go back and change something, kind of like a god mode type thing, sandbox. What?
It's always connected to a game or what?
What?
What the fuck?
Like a sandbox.
I get what you mean though. Like,
But that's why I think sometimes that's what I feel like happens after you die. Something.
What about you, John?
I always believe that you either go to heaven or hell. Or another thing I had is that when you die, it's just over. It's just you watch like you're living life inside of your dead body. Like that's what it feels like.
Like you're just laying there.
Yeah, like
Dude,
like
that's
you're just
crazy,
dead.
creepy.
Like you're just there. Like nothing
Dude,
ever. It's just dark for the rest of your
That's
life.
what I used to think
the
too.
rest of
but-
eternity.
Yeah, so I thought like unconsciousness. Just,
So
but I don't know. Conscious. You have conscience.
You would dream,
A
but
spirit?
you're like dead. I mean, until your brain would die. But then it's just like nothing. Like
Yeah,
So-
but you have
like
no
you
soul.
cease.
or-
You cease to be.
I mean, that makes kind
But
of
then,
sense, at the same
then you
time-
have a conscience. Like you're just not
Yeah,
gonna.
you have a spirit. Your
Yeah,
spirit's
that's what I'm
trapped in
saying.
your
If-
body.
No, it's not like a spirit. Like literally, you have a conscience like that. But when you die, like your brain stops working, and like after a while, when that shit rots away, what is there to you to think of? Like, what is there you to like your brain to work in its mind to where like because you're fucking dead. Like you can't do that.
Well, your spirit's not there
This is like when I guess you don't have.
because you believe in God, right? You
Yeah.
believe in the devil and everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so in the Bible it says the body is a vessel for the spirit. So
yeah.
you're not stuck in there. You're consciously gonna
But
be
that's in the
because you're gonna be yeah.
And there's people that don't believe that. Like, so what do you think they think?
So you believe in God and the devil as in a Christianity viewpoint.
Mm-hmm.
So of Christian beliefs or non-denominational.
Off Christian.
So like you have a Christian. Okay, cool. Why are you laughing over there?
He was like,
Because like
What
my
did you-
church, it's a Christian
John?
church, but it's a non-denominational Christian church. So that's why I was like,
Yeah.
what does that mean? Well, I don't know
well, I mean,
what it meant.
because what he was saying is just kind of just there, but then people astral project out of body experiences. So like, I don't think you would die and just be stuck in your body.
No,
you
but
won't
they're-
because
they're
you
alive.
have a spirit.
When out of body experience, they're alive.
Yeah, but then it's an
When you
out-of-body
die, your spirit
experience.
doesn't die. You have a spirit.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, the people who don't believe that, or what if you don't? How do you know? Like you
Then
just
you die and you're done.
It's just like that's what I'm saying.
You don't
just,
keep thinking.
You're just black, like nothing. Like you just.
There won't even be nothing to be black because you're not there.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was saying. Like, cause you when you said
You're not
like,
gonna see black because you're not gonna be alive. You're
No,
gonna
I'm
be
not
out
saying
of there.
black. I'm seeing like
yeah,
you're not gonna see nothing.
Nothing,
it's
like,
just-
you'll know that you're
gone,
nothing.
Like
You just die and
But you're not
just-
sitting there thinking about it because you're dead. So you don't even like.
think. Yeah, that's what I'm
It's
saying.
not
like,
there.
You,
There's
you don't have a
nothing there.
conscience.
you wouldn't know. Yeah, that's
You
what
don't
I'm
have a
saying.
conscience, so
So like it's just nothing. Like you wouldn't be able to do anything.
So what makes you believe in that there's a God and there's a devil?
I was raised that, and off of personal shit. God doesn't exist to me if it went that way. It's just what I was taught.
What do you mean?
I've never, they say felt God, talked to God. None of that. Nothing ever.
You haven't had that experience?
No. No.
So you. Okay.
So this is all based off of what people told me is what I believe. Nothing personal. Except for maybe when my tia got possessed. That was pretty crazy. That's probably the
Do you believe she was possessed, or do you believe that the brain is so powerful that it could tell yourself that's what's happening? But you know what I'm saying?
I think she was possessed.
I think
by an evil spirit.
Yeah. I think so. Because you know how people say they see ghosts and all that? Well, I've never seen a ghost, but you've seen videos.
That could just be a phenomenon.
And not everything, But I don't know. I couldn't tell you but I feel like she was possessed by like a demon or I don't know.
So I was always raised as a Christian, right? And I was really like a really strong, I guess, Christian based belief, like God and everything. But like recently I started listening to a podcast, and this dude's crazy. I'll show you and everything. And it really altered my beliefs and everything. But now I believe that you're like, there's not a higher being, because us as mammals, right? We're because there's mammals in the world, right? Us as like human mammals, we tend to want to be nurtured, right? When you're born, your mom's there, your parents are there to nurture you. We need something to care for us, right? Like our mom breastfeeds us, right? And we just grow that connection and everything, right? So we need something to be nurtured. I think we strive to find a higher being that cares for us and loves us and that will always take care of us, because that's just in our nature. Our nature is to be nurtured. And in this podcast, this dude, he goes crazy in depth, and it's just like eye-opening like crazy, right? And there's a lot of things that could be disproven in Christianity and in all these religions and beliefs. Like there's so many things like they can't be explained. Like, why am I gonna believe something that can't be explained? You know what I'm saying? But like I believe, like right now I believe that I am the highest power. Like the Christian view is like, it's like a game. It's like you either believe me or you're going to hell. Like, what the hell?
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on now.
They cut you to sell you a band.
Yeah, and then see, I have this belief, well, my family's gonna be like, what happened to you is so bad, but they're painting it so bad. Like, why is that bad? Like, just because I don't have the same belief in you, how can you paint that bad? Or you're going to hell and everything. How could you tell me that? And I mean, I don't know. I question a lot. I'm open to any beliefs, really. I'm really open-minded. I don't really have a closed mind. And that's the thing about Christianity. It's bad. It's either this or nothing. Oh, I can't hear myself now. You fucked me over. There you go. It's either this or nothing. And it's either this way or it's not correct. It's not right. But they're paraphrasing a book that was written 4,000 years ago. Like, what's to say someone wrote a fucking book and we found it and that's what we started believing?
It was a completely fictional book. Yeah, somebody read it and believed it.
And it wasn't written at the same time. It was written at different times. Hundreds of years passed over different books, and that's why there's multiple books, because they were written throughout history and they were just put together. But yeah. And I don't believe, I kind of believe like a yin and yang. Like, I don't believe that there's evil and good. I believe that there's like positive and negative energy, but not good or bad. It's like a magnet. It retracts and attracts, it evens out. I don't believe in good spirits, evil spirits. And when you have this mindset, you're way less scared of like phenomenal stuff, like, because it's always, if there's something over there, oh, it's spirit, it's evil, you know. But once you have this mindset, it's just like you kind of fear less and everything, you know. It's crazy. I'll show you how the podcast is fucking wild as fuck. But yeah, I believe I'm the highest power.
It's crazy.
What about you, Tay?
Yeah, tell us here.
And it's crazy because I have all these tattoos that like are meanings of like the Bible and God and everything.
Yeah, see, I know you got that tattoo before though, right? Like,
Yeah.
Like the one that says the GV or the
God is greater than ups and downs. Yeah. And then I have 1 Corinthians 13:8, which means His love will never fail. Like God's love will never fail. And then I have this one, which is the creation of Adam, which is God giving like life to us beings and Adam, like the start of it all.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Tay. Take it away.
See, it was kind of like the way you raised, right? You just raised into it. Like,
Yeah.
you always believe in God, you know, all that other stuff. I never really went to church, honestly, only for a short span in life. But honestly, it's kind of the same what Oscar was saying about you just relive your life. I can see that to a certain extent, but and then also they're saying your body is a vessel. So maybe your soul does stay on earth and you are reincarnated into something else. You could be reincarnated to yourself and just relive a cycle of your life until you get it right. I don't know. Like, no one ever knows. You can never say. But there's a lot of stories about reincarnation.
Yeah.
I watched a lot of them, and they make sense of.
Yeah, like
vu,
kids
all
talking
that
about
other
past
stuff.
lives and everything.
Yeah,
It's just
so-
crazy.
Yeah.
So I don't really know what to believe. I still do pray. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, good things happen to you. I mean, but it is also about manifestations.
Yeah, like that prayer could be a manifestation, not praying to some being, you know.
Yeah. And I feel like, cause I'm thinking about it too. Like, bad things happen to people, good things happen to people. Like, I wake up blessed every day. I live where I live. I mean, some people will wake up not knowing when their next meal is gonna be. I wake up, I have food in the fridge, all that other stuff. So like,
Yeah.
why would, like, if we had a higher being that we pray upon, why would they let?
Why would that even be an
suffer?
option?
And why would people suffer and I'm over here living cozy? Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I always thought about it like that, and I even talked to my mom about it. But my mom is real
And
old school.
and you know
about
what they
it.
tell you? You can't question it. Why not? It's such a bad thing to question it. You can't question God. Why?
Yeah. So I thought about that a long time. People with human trafficking going on, all this crazy stuff. Like, why would they allow that to happen if it's a higher being? We're supposed to look into him. For
Exactly.
guidance.
And apparently they say like it's his plan, like it's like our like
Like he already had a plan
yeah.
for you.
huh
Like he already has your
yeah
future
like
plan
that yeah that or like they say, oh well, that it's he just made the world and he's just letting y'all roam, do what y'all want, and you know they'll get punished one day. But like that's what they say sometimes. Like that's what I hear whenever you bring that up. How he said like why is it fair that, you know, why is there a being letting this happen? That's one thing I always hear.
Yeah, and another big argument I use is gay people, because in Christianity and a lot of other religions, gay is bad, right? There's no way you could be bad, but they're born like that. You know, there was science proof that like some people are born with more estrogen, and they're more feminine and everything, and most of those people are, you know, gay, right? But why would God make them gay, be like born like that, if they're just gonna be damned? Because it says like, you know.
Yeah, and that's because they're saying, you know, when you're born, you're pure.
Well, I mean, I've heard sometimes that like if you didn't know Christ, then you're going to hell. Like a baby was just born, never learned who Christ was, he's going to hell.
Yeah,
I heard that too.
Yeah, there's some beliefs like
Like
that too.
I've seen a video. There's an old video. I don't know if y'all seen like the letter from hell or something like that. It's like a phone call from hell. I don't know, but he was talking like he's like this. He's like his friend died, and he was like he never told me about God ever, and like he went to hell or something like that. It's a weird like scary story, but like I remember him saying, he's like, how come you didn't tell me about Jesus and this and that? He's like, I never knew about him, and then he's like, now I'm in hell and this and that. Or something like that.
And you know what's another crazy thing is, like, back to the evil spirits, right? and it's like the devil, and it's the devil's trying to get to you, and it's bad and ugly, right? But in the Bible, the devil's a beautiful creature, right? Or a beautiful angel, and he had the most beautiful music. He was the angel of music, right? And even says if you ever saw the devil, you'd fall in love with his beauty, right? And then when they describe angels, they're scary. They're scary looking. Have you seen have you Googled how an angel's described and how they like drawn it? It's fucking scary as fuck.
Really?
And there's different angels there's different layers of heaven. If you ever read the Bible, there's different layers of heaven, right? And on the outside, it's the ugliest angels to keep the bad away. Like they're fucking scary looking, right? And I mean, it's all in like the Book of Revelations and everything. It explains like entering heaven and stuff. And on the outer like edge of heaven, it's like the scariest angels, so it can keep like the demons away and shit. But that's what I'm saying. It contradicts itself. Like the devil's the most beautiful, gorgeous being you'll ever see, and he has a he was the angel of like music, and he was so beautiful. And I don't understand when people say, "Oh, that's the devil trying to get to you," or like it's ugly and everything, because it's not. But there's terms, like the podcast I was listening, there's terms where we get like Lucifer and Damian, which is like that's the devil's name, right? And there's different meanings that were handed down, and that's where we get kind of like a broader picture of it, like the actual Latin word of it, and then that's what it depicts, and that's how we get like that's how we make it like bad and everything. It's a crazy ass podcast. It's like 2.5 hour long podcast.
True.
And it's crazy. Like I listened to it for a week straight. I listened to it sitting down straight while I was working around at work, going to sleep, so I could like see if I could like feel it on a spiritual level or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I would like listen to it, like I swear to God, I was sleeping and I was like listening to the podcast. It was crazy. Really? Yeah, I would just like replay it over and over again, and the more I listened, the more I understood what he was saying. It's fucking wild as fuck. Crazy. Yeah, I just believe, like, you know, I'm my highest power. The guy in the podcast, he believes in reincarnation, but I mean, I don't know if that's really a thing, you know. That to me sounds like another kind of fictional thing. Like, I
don't know, I feel like reincarnation is probably
possible. I mean, there's nothing to say that it's not possible, but there's nothing to say that it is possible. Like, you know, I mean, I'm just saying. But and I believe your brain's so powerful. Like, you could tell yourself something happened and you'll start to believe it after a while. Yeah. Like, your brain's so powerful, it'll tell you to depict something that's not really, you know, there, you know. That's why people are psycho. That's why people have trips. Like, they see shit. Like, your brain is so powerful to trick yourself, you know, into believing whatever. So whenever someone says, oh, like, they saw God, right? But, like, you could tell yourself that, like, that your brain could, like, depict that to you, you know? Or, like, in your dreams or whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Wild.
It's very wild. And, like, you know, like, so, like, I don't know, like, that's thinking about this stuff is creepy to me, like, crazy. It's kind of, I don't like thinking about it because, like, to me it's creepy. Like, you know, on Euphoria, the first episode where she's born. Yeah. And it shows, like, oh, she's, like, coming to life, and it shows, like, how a baby, you know, like, just that thought, you know. Leaves and then, leaving the womb and, like, you know, just conscious, you know, her eyes open, she's seeing, like, the news, like, it's crazy because, like, just before that, she was no conscious, she was, you know, in the womb and everything, and then, like, you know, I read a lot, too, like, where they talk about how, like, you're very peaceful, I think, or, like, when you're first born, you feel more alive. But people who died and, like, came back, they said, like, what they experienced was, like, they saw light, or, like, they felt peaceful. Like, they felt, like, no pain. And they felt at ease. Like, it was, like, from experience, you know? Like, people who, I guess who were dead and brought back or something, like, they felt peaceful. Like, they did feel like a light or something. Yeah. But, like, to me, that's what I'm saying. It's creepy to think about because, you know, like, it's just crazy how that happens.
But also, if you think about it, their body could have just been in shock, and their brain could have depicted that to them because that's what they've read in books and everything. Like you'll see light and everything.
Yeah.
You know, that's what I'm saying. Like you could just be just seeing that. What happened?
What?
The heater doesn't feel that bad.
Let me add another thing to this too.
Turn the
right?
left one. Just turn the left all the way to the left.
Like, why do you have to earn your way into heaven? Right? Why would you have to earn your way into heaven if you loved us so much? Why would you have to earn it? Be good, do good, believe in God, and you earn your way to heaven. Why would you have to earn it if He loved us so much? I feel like it's like a game. Like we're His little puppets, you know? That's how I picture it. That's why I stopped kind of believing. And I have these conversations with my mom, and my mom gets pissed off. And I'm like, see, I know you're going to get pissed off because you can't question your fate. Like, I mean, not your fate, your faith. You can't question it because it's so bad because that's what you were taught.
Yeah, I mean, that's how parents are. That's how my parents are. Like,
That's how you were taught.
Yeah, like whenever I would throw food away or something, my mom would get pissed. And
Because,
like,
and I don't like religions either. You know, religion starts 7% of all wars, right?
yeah.
Okay, so, like, who's to say that Muslims and Christians, they don't have the same beliefs? Who's to say who's right and wrong? Buddhists, who's to say right and wrong? Catholics, whose beliefs are more correct than the others? Catholics, they pray to Mary and all these other angels. They pray to them, right? In Christian belief, you're not supposed to pray or praise any other being because that's idolizing. That's one of the 10 commandments in Christianity.
I read a whole thing, or I didn't read it, but I heard about a whole thing that like Christianity and what are they in like Pakistan and shit? What do they believe?
Like Muslim and
Israel and all that. Muslim.
Islam?
That's what it is. Islam. Like it was like saying that Christianity is one of the things that Christianity is somehow linked to like sex slaves, like children sex slaves too, and you know other kinds of sex slaves. Like it's a whole fucking thing I read, but they were saying that Christianity encourages it, and then these other ones don't allow it. Like it doesn't happen in Christianity. Encourages like pedophilia and all that. It's I don't understand it.
I've never heard about that.
It's weird. Like all the other religions go against it, and Christianity encourages it.
You know, it's another wild thing. You know what's another wild thing?
What?
These nuts.
Man, he's hey.
Tayvian, use the word harassment in a sentence.
Harassment?
Yeah, harassment.
Like harassment.
Like sexual harassment, yes.
Yeah. Doesn't matter how you use it, though.
I beat my harassment case last week.
I read it on a meme or
just
something.
do it.
But it was like, I love this girl. Harassment's a lot to me.
Wah, 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 wah.
Motherfucker that went in.
John, I got a question. How'd you come up with the name Don?
Yeah, like where was that from?
Tavian
Yeah.
said it.
Really?
Who?
Tavian said it.
You started this
first
fire?
one.
You
say it.
born the John the Don?
You're the first one to ever say it.
What the hell is
When
that?
did this happen?
I don't remember. See, I don't remember this.
You just call him John the Don?
You got it.
Fucking tatted.
I meant to say you got it like
What
fucking.
the hell?
Yours-
I can't hear.
Probably. I don't. When was this?
Probably in high school when y'all were like best friends.
Is that when it happened?
I got everything.
John the Don.
I don't know how it happened.
I don't
It's
remember.
whenever.
It's a pretty clean name. I like it though.
I don't know when it was, but
I feel like
it was you the one that said it first.
I feel like fate brought us all together
Fate.
or whatever because literally like what y'all two were in kindergarten. Then me and him were like best friends in like third grade, and y'all were like close in third grade. Then
I knew
me and you got.
Tavian. I knew Tavian since element. Yeah, since
Yeah, that makes sense. I said third grade.
he was the first one I knew.
Yeah, he was the first one I knew, and then me and you got close in like 7th grade, 8th grade. And they got
Through
close in high
Randy.
school. They got close to high school, and then we all got us three got close like in high
Eighth
school,
grade.
like 9th grade,
Yeah, it was
8th
like
grade.
ninth
Then me and
grade.
him got close at Walmart,
Yeah.
and then
High school.
And then we started playing Fortnite all the time.
Me and you and Jordan Esparza always went to lunch at high school.
Bro, I remember I would tell you Jordan Esparza didn't like me.
Didn't like you? I didn't even know.
I would tell you all that a lot.
You would or wait?
I would always say that he didn't like me.
I don't know. Like, I tried talking to him too. He was alright. I sat next to him.
Quiet.
But yeah, you can tell he was only close with them.
Oh no, he's different now. I don't really talk to him anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I seen him. I said, "What's up?" And he's like, "What's up, dude?"
We hang out every day though, like literally every day.
That man was ranked in Overwatch.
He was. That's wild to think about.
That is wild, dude. Especially that sweaty ass game.
Yeah, my brother plays that shit.
I can't play it. I don't know. I don't even think I tried it.
It's alright. It's just hard. It is a hard game.
I know.
There's a lot of shit on your screen, and it's really
annoying. You don't even know if you're hitting no one. You don't know if you're about to die. You just be getting smacked, and then all of a sudden you kill someone. Like what?
I heard a lot of it got influenced. Like a lot of it's kind of like Black Ops 3 a little bit, cause like they took I love Black Ops 3. It's one of my favorites. Like the specialists and all that, the way the movements.
Your mic started doing that shit again.
Yeah, it has specialists, and then like they all do their own thing.
Did you ever play that game Paragon? Boy, that game was. I want to replay it now. Now that I feel like I could learn it and play that game, because that game was pretty crazy.
I only played a couple games and like.
I only played it because Jordan played it, but I could never do shit in that game. But now I want to go back, so I feel like I can learn it better. And see.
Right. One last question for you.
Oh, I was gonna ask. Go ahead.
If you were 18, graduated high school again, what would you do? Would you do the same thing?
That's fucking wild. Cause that's all I was gonna ask this question along the lines.
Would you do the same thing, like go to the army?
You know what
I would have went to the army
again.
Yeah, and really not fucked up, and I would have been in there and then got out when I should have, like in 2020, and then got hired out, and then would have probably went to Walmart, but finished my first year in the military, my first term. I would have finished it.
I probably would have, for sure, kept the car I had. I always regret that every day. I should have kept my white car.
The one with the skin disease?
No, what?
Oh, okay.
It's my black car. My white Chevy Cruze, 2017 Chevy.
I remember that one.
I didn't never see that car.
I traded in for the black Charger. I should have never did that. I only owed like 10,000 left on it. It was good on gas. It was a good car. 2017. I could have been a Hellcat right now.
You were just like, I want something better.
Yeah, it was stupid. But if I would have waited, I would have. Because at the time, I didn't know I was going to be a team lead. I didn't know I was going to get a big raise. I could have paid that car off like in half a year, like in a year.
God damn.
And then I would have just used the rest of the money, like saved up and just bought a nice car I want. I would have had 2 cars. Huh?
Then you would have saved up. You would have been saving up for like 3 years now.
No, like I would have probably like by now I would have got my dream car, and I would still have that white car. That could have been my daily car, and then have my nice ass car.
You would have had a Hellcat.
Yeah, I know I would have.
Could have had one.
Oh well, live and you learn. But that's one thing for sure I would have done.
I would have stayed. Like if I was in the military, like if I did my whole term, I probably could have got some crazy ass cars.
But I didn't trade that car in. Well, you said at 18, right? We graduated. I didn't trade that car until 2020.
You should see all the people in the military that got like tuned up fucking GTA cars.
What?
Yeah, like. This shit, like, it looks like
you don't have to pay anything down there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You just live for free. Like, that's what I'm saying.
You still have to pay for your car or what?
You, like, your money is literally just stacking because you don't have to pay for shit.
So you just put your money... But if I start your car, they ain't gonna pay for your car. But you get military discounts at most dealerships, right?
But once you get a car, you're gonna pay it off in, like, 6 months. Like, something crazy. Like, there was dudes driving around, like, STI WRXs that whipped the shit out of a stock Hellcat. Like, it's just crazy.
What would you have done, Ricky?
I would have went to tech. And I would have went to school with Patrick Mahomes.
You would have been best friends and he would have invited you to every game.
He our age? Is he the same age as us?
Yeah.
You serious? No, he's not.
Exact same.
22. Yeah. Around that age, 22. He graduated in 2017.
Bro, think about that. Little Italy Chopper and all that. Like 17 years old and he's rich as fuck.
Italy Chopper's 19.
Yeah, now he's 19, but he was rich as fuck at 17.
Yeah.
Imagine that shit. Your life's made for you at 17
Dude, like, years old. Yeah, like little, like Juice WRLD and
like Lil Pump. Lil Pump was 15 when he started blowing up.
Yeah, 16, 15.
So was what's her name, Bad Baby. She made a whole album called 15 when she was 15 years old.
Yeah. That's crazy. She waited all the way to 18 and dropped OnlyFans.
She got songs like Moneybag Yo at 15. Moneybag Yo was on your song at 15.
That's fucking wild. But yeah, I would have went back and I would have went to tech and actually tried and graduated and everything. Yep. That's what I would have done. I would have been in hella debt though. Talking about $100,000+ in debt.
That's how it would be a tech.
Yeah, and probably more because my big at WT, he was like in, I want to say like 70 grand in debt. My big brother from ATO, Rura Rega Alpha Tau Omega.
Who's my kappa?
I forgot this dude was trying to be a frat. Frat.
It's not a frat, it's a fraternity.
Frat.
It's a fraternity.
Rura Rega. Is that how it goes?
Yeah, Rura Rega Alpha Tau Omega. Hip hop. Who 3 chance for ATO Alpha Tau. Oh no, yeah.
Dude, $70 just for WT.
Huh?
70,000 just at WT.
For I think he was 5 years there.
Boy, what the freak? That's
7
right.
grand.
Bro, another thing I wanted to talk about is, dude, like, the U.S. and, like, something that's legal. Like, all the fucked up shit, like credit.
Fraudulent.
You know how fucked up credit is?
You know, dude, that's the most fucking
too.
pointless fucking shit in the world. You need credit to buy a fucking house, to buy a car, to get debit cards, to apply for shit.
Not just that. You don't pay. If you pay it fast, you pay it too fast, that lowers your score. You apply for stuff, that lowers your score.
Yeah.
You don't use it enough, it hits your score. That's like the IRS and all that shit. That's the most fucked up.
Like, why the fuck do I need a fucking number right here that tells me what my fucking credit is? That's the biggest fucking fraudulent thing in fucking America. Credit, yes,
yeah,
that's some bullshit.
We're like 19 trillion in debt. So how are we taking credit lessons from such
country
that's in debt?
Hell yeah.
Credit lessons from
They're in debt.
19.
They can't even pay back their debt. They want us to pay. What are we paying for? Like,
That's stupid. Fucking
Yeah, you pay it off too fast, that lowers your score. It's crazy.
Credit's a fucking
I heard that
scam.
your tax money goes to like the prisons though.
Yeah, well, duh, yeah, everything.
Everything government.
Police, fucking firemen, everything.
Damn.
And yeah, like we pay for fucking
like schools and stuff.
We pay for prisoners to eat and everything. People that rape people, we
how long do you think
pay for their everything.
How long do you think we'd last if we overthrew the government completely?
Boy, the purge.
I don't think that's possible.
Like we all just went,
We would all
destroyed the
get
government,
fucked.
and then once it was gone, then everybody divided and it started a civil war.
Like districts and shit.
every
Goddamn.
political leader, everyone that tried to make change got assassinated. Like,
Yeah, that's
we're
what I'm
not-
saying. Then it would go into a riot and civil war.
I think we're too advanced for, like, technology is too advanced for that. They would stop us way before we would be able to. Maybe back then, but now no. They have too good of technology that they're probably
Do you
hiding
ever
from us.
wonder? Do you ever wonder, like, you know how, like, when you're born, y'all would all know because y'all got a kid, how like you don't see them for a long time?
What do you mean?
Like you don't see your kid for a long time when, like,
Yeah,
as soon
for a
as they're
while,
born, as soon as they're born, you don't see them for a while. What if they like implant some shit in them, and it's in all of us? But you just never
Implant
know.
what?
I don't know, some crazy shit tracking device. And in the White House, he's got 7 billion buttons, and he presses one, your head explodes.
That's another thing. That's another thing that like
Or they'll know where you're at. They can be like, look,
Really?
Yeah,
they'll be
well-
like specimen 608.3 is right here.
Okay,
And
but
it's,
see,
it's like right here.
that's one thing that, like, I don't believe, because why the fuck am I so significant to what am I fucking doing? Why would they care about what I'm doing right now?
It's everybody. It's like
You know what I'm saying?
It's like
That's a lot of people to watch.
Yeah, exactly. That's too much. I think that's too much
you ain't
bullshit
never
to
seen
go
the
through.
People that
Like-
sit there in those offices that are like listening to your phone calls
But
and
you
shit.
can say that, but
I mean,
some
FBI is
people are,
really
like,
doing that.
get birth at their house. So how are they getting implanted?
We're so insignificant, bro.
Yeah,
There's
that's
no-
what I'm saying.
But yeah, man, I don't believe that. Why would we be so significant? Every single fucking 8 billion people in this world. Why the fuck are they gonna watch every single one?
It's just so they can keep track of everybody because they're planning something.
But how would they have
No.
enough employees to keep track of
Yeah, how they're gonna have so much shit to supply all those little chippy things? No, there's no way, bro. I don't believe that shit.
Do y'all think that the moon landing was faked?
I don't know, man.
Because have you seen the bottom? They show the bottom of what's his name's boot, and it looks nothing like the
They probably
footprint
did land on the
that's
moon.
on the moon.
But then just to win that race, they probably staged it so they say they won. But I'm pretty sure they went to the moon.
Because it was competition, right?
Yeah, it was
Russia.
You know-
a space race. But
You know, they released a statement saying that right now there's no way we can get to the moon because there's a radiation thing, like outer space or whatever, but back then we had that technology to overcome that radiation cloud.
Yeah, like
thing,
they sent a dude on the moon, and now they're sending drones. Like, why have they not put another person on the moon? If
it's more safer for drones, but
yeah, but I think
it was like that whole thing went planned as
but perfect. humans could visualize more and experience more than a robot can.
Did y'all see that thing about Mars? About it took a picture and it looked like a guy or like some being just laying there on the sand, and then there was footprints.
I saw that.
There was footprints like.
I'm pretty sure there might be life on Mars.
Okay. That's another thing, right? That's another thing. Do y'all believe in aliens? Because if y'all do,
oh yeah, heck yeah.
Okay. But with your Christian belief, right? Do you think they have a fucking Bible over there, wherever the fuck they are, believe in the same God that we do?
No.
Why the fuck would that? Why?
But I bet they do have some crazy ancient inscription and probably got some crazy motherfucker.
Yeah, they probably have their own God. Yeah.
They have their own beliefs, so why is ours correct?
Yeah.
Why is Christianity correct?
For the whole galaxy, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like,
universe. Yeah.
Like we're gonna. Like that's what I'm saying.
There's no way.
No way. He's right.
No way they believe in this fucking person named fucking Jesus that came and died on the cross for us.
I think Jesus was a real person, but God, like, I mean, people were just saying that.
But yeah, there's no like, and it goes back to, like, to the Big Bang Theory, right? If that was true, yeah, of course there's gonna be other beings because we came out of the Big Bang. I'm pretty sure, you know, things repeat itself. There's gonna be way more life out there.
I feel like that movie Don't Look Up. I feel like that shit was pretty accurate. Like, if that were to happen, that's exactly how it would go. Like, we'd go to another planet and get ripped apart by carnivorous birds.
I haven't seen the whole movie.
You should watch it. We didn't even finish it with you.
It pisses me off.
It's a good movie.
But I bet it's really something like that.
Why the fuck did they get Leonardo DiCaprio on there though? Like, dude, that motherfucker's an Oscar. It'll feel like he took a step down.
Nah, that's not a step down, dude. They had a good cast.
He's a fucking Oscar. Fucking. He should have multiple Oscars.
Yeah, he's a good.
And then he went on to a movie that's like, but that movie's like,
dude, it was a parody.
Not even scary movie, like the dumb ones, like the
Indian movies.
Not like that.
No,
it's not like a parody. No, but like it's a parody on
but
real
it's
life.
Stupid.
Yeah.
No, dude, it's
fucking
it's
stupid.
Funny.
It's about dumb
serious
shit, but it's a good movie.
It's not serious. It's
movie
stupid.
About dumb shit.
Yeah,
it's a good movie. A good movie about dumb shit.
It's like a superhero movie. Have y'all seen that? Where it makes fun of like Spider-Man or whatever the fuck.
Kid Cudi's on there.
It's retarded.
No, not like, it's not a scary movie, stuff like that. Disaster movie, not like
what
that.
What are you talking about,
that movie,
bro?
Don't Look Up.
It's just like that shit, bro. It's just like that.
How?
The president is never gonna act that fucking stupid.
That was a what do you call it?
It's acting stupid.
It's a parody on like it was Trump, Hillary, and like a bunch of other presidents.
Yeah, but
combined because he's trying to.
But that's like a stupid parody, like a dumbass parody.
Dude, it's showing like
in the superhero movie, he has fucking like knives or whatever. He's like, these cut through diamonds, and he was like, I'm not wearing any diamonds. Stupid, bro. Like dumb. No. It has stupid sayings like that in there. Yes.
You just hate everything.
No, that dude, that movie is a stupid movie like that, like just like superhero movie.
No.
He's like, I'm not wearing any diamonds, and then he throws them. And he's like, what the fuck? And then he throws them, and he all gets fucking blasted by them.
Yeah, but I don't get it. It's not good.
That's a very good comparison.
I like the movie because it's like real life stuff, like global warming and all that.
Ain't nobody gonna act like that, bro.
Dude, yes they are. No, everybody's denying it until it actually happens. That's why they're saying don't look up because it's right there.
The president's gonna act like that, like a fucking idiot, and leave their kid there, and then the kid's gonna survive this shit.
This is funny.
It's a stupid movie like that.
That stuff is just for comic relief, but like
exactly, it's retarded.
Still like real life issues in that movie.
It's retarded.
It's real life issues. That's probably something that would really
just
happen.
Like just like what I just said. Like he's like, I'm not wearing any. Like, what?
That's not really. I don't know.
The funniest scene on here is when he was like, after the little presentation, he was like, "That's fire."
He's like fire. He's like fire.
On what? Jonah Hill. Yeah, Jonah Hill's funny.
Dude, he acts like that in another movie. What other movie is he like that? Where he's like
on fucking Wolf of Wall Street. He's like the same thing.
Oh yeah. He's like
he has those ugly teeth.
Like, oh, that's cool. Yeah.
He's like,
He's like, come on, dude. What's he say? He's like, do some heroin with me.
Coke crack.
He's like, come on, dude, do some crack with me.
That one.
And then he does it. He's all fucking crazy. And he starts fucking. I remember how he roars.
See, like Wolf of Wall Street was funny, but it was like a serious thing at the same time.
No, but it wasn't compared to
stuff that actually happened.
Yeah, but that's not compared to how stupid that movie was. That movie was retarded.
Like that's some like I would do what he did in Wolf of Wall Street, but like in Don't Look Up.
Nobody acts like that. Nobody acts like that. It's like a really dumb, bad.
How does nobody act like that?
Nobody's gonna stand around and act like that, bro.
Like what?
You know what? You watched the movie?
Like what though? Tell me exactly.
The whole movie.
No,
nobody would act like
it was all serious. Like they did the
scientific
research and looked at a comet was coming.
That's probably the only seriousness.
He went to the president. The president didn't want to like scare anything.
That's not gonna happen. That would never happen. The president's not gonna be like, oh, like
no. They got their own scientists. That's what she did on the movie. She got her own scientists to verify it. And another thing that was real was how like they were really gonna destroy the. She was serious. Remember in the first part of the movie, she was gonna do it. She was like, she sent freaking Ron.
No, they laughed at them and they threw them out the fucking White House.
And then she called them back and she was like, I'm sorry.
But that's not the first time. The first time they threw them out.
No, the first time when they first sent the rocket, Ron Perlman's ass to space to blow it up. Remember?
That wasn't the first thing.
That was the first time they were actually gonna do it. But that rich dude, who's like a parody on like Elon Musk and it's like something they would do.
But the very first time they announced it to them, they blew him out of the White House.
Dude, that's because she said she was gonna get their own scientist on it. You dumb.
No.
You're stupid.
That movie is retarded.
You're still passing the part where she actually was like, yeah, we're going to go ahead and take care of it. So she sent a mission to blow up the fucking comet, which they really are. NASA actually in real life
at the very end, why the fuck did they go to that new world butt naked? Why would you do that?
That was just another like comic
thing. That's retarded.
I'd have been like, would you pop up for no clothes?
Like, that's dumb.
What if you get on the island and it's like
don't
blizzard?
Even spoil it for Tayvian.
You get out, you just freeze.
That movie is retarded.
No. Like she really was gonna blow up that comet, but like that dude, that Peter Ishwell dude, he was like a kind of like another parody, like on Elon Musk and like the rich people like in the whole world and shit.
And, but like, that was that was like horrible she was parody.
No, like it's exaggerated, obviously for like the movie. Duh.
It makes it dumb, like superhero movie.
No, it does not make it like that.
Yes,
those are freaking low budget trash movies.
That's what it came off as.
Hell no, it didn't.
John did it not.
It was
Are you dumb? The guy who
was a good movie about trash. Like I mean, good trash movie.
Yeah, like dumb parody. Like I like watching superhero movies.
It looked good.
I can't believe you're comparing this movie. You're comparing fucking Adam, the guy who made Step Brothers, and what other movies he make? He made Don't Look Up. He made Step Brothers.
It don't matter who it is. It's still the way it was played.
You're comparing his movies and
you can't. Okay, that's still names.
Superhero movies.
That's still. But the movie that was made that I watched. It don't matter about no fucking name shit. It was a movie that I watched. I saw that some dumbass shit couldn't be compared to some other dumbass shit that I watched.
That is dumb. You man's comparing a Netflix original to a fucking superhero movie.
A Netflix original? You know how many bad Netflix originals there are?
No, but like they like the fucking quality, the directors, the producers they got.
Oh my god, bro! It don't matter about no producers. The movie that I saw was retarded.
Nah, you weren't even paying attention half of it anyways. You were falling asleep.
We came back and watched it.
No.
And then I watched it at home.
Why would you? Why are you watching it again?
It was because I was like, "There's no way this movie's this stupid."
So literally, watch it again. This man.
The funniest thing ever is we watched Halloween though. Me and John were out of there. We came to watch Halloween with Oscar.
And I was like,
we woke up. He was like, "I might as well leave."
What? When?
Dude, we kept falling asleep every 5 minutes. I was like,
where was that here?
Yeah, we were at Gilbert's all day. We cooked out at Gilbert's. We literally smoked bowl after bowl, blunt after blunt, joint after joint at his house all day.
Yeah.
We pulled up at your house.
In the bong too.
Oh yeah, bro.
I was broke.
We put up trying to watch that movie. I literally couldn't keep my eyes open.
Dude, it was hard.
I felt like a little kid trying to stay.
And what I said something?
You were like, we woke up and the TV was off. You were like, I might as well just leave.
You were like mad or something.
I don't know. Maybe I probably was.
Bro, I was trying to stay away, but
it wasn't working though.
I was dead. It was funny though.
That movie was still trash.
Dude, didn't Chadwick Boseman have butt cancer?
Butt cancer. Colon cancer.
Colon cancer.
What's it colon?
It's butt cancer.
Colon cancer.
I think it was.
Colon cancer is butt cancer.
I know that. Look, there's a.
Like if I was acting in the movie, I'd probably like turn around and bite its head off like a fucking dumbass fucking thing or some shit like that.
That was not way too off. Like,
what?
I think it was borderline like
retarded.
I think it compares better to like I think like, scary movie does the same thing though. So, like,
how's a scary movie like that though? Like, how y'all comparing that to that?
Because we compare real life stuff and not
I'm not
memes.
saying it's a parody. The movie was not a parody. It was like it was a kind of parody on characters and certain like actual real life things.
You're donezo? All right, good night, good night. It's all love out here.
Yeah,
we'll see you on the next time.